Guys, today I will show you my perfect True Patriot setup, and I have to make a confession to you all. True Patriot gearset actually has been one of my favorite gearsets in the game since day one. It received couple nerfs here and there along the way, but it absolutely slaps if you have enough damage, because those explosions, goddamn, will guarantee some barbecue chicken moments. For sure, baby. And it will work in team play even better. So this build works in solo, aka lone wolf runs, and in team play you don't have to switch anything, you don't have to change talents, weapons, anything. Easy money, and you will have tons of fun because, like I said, True Patriot gearset has a ridiculous amount of debuffs, buffs, and those explosions, if timed perfectly, woo! Can wipe whole waves. So as usual, welcome to the insanity, one and only Uncle Butcher in the building, covering Division 2 basically daily. So if you're new here, hit that like, smash this up, or leave a hateful comment. It really depends on your preference, but today I will showcase you my perfect True Patriot build. And of course I have paired up this True Patriot gearset with the St. Elmos Engine Exotic Assault Rifle. If you have Ouroboros Exotic SMG, you can use it, but I love St. Elmos way more because it has 90 bullets, range is better, we can nail those chungas from across the map, stability, accuracy, the mods, for me, works a little bit better than Ouroboros, although Ouroboros would give you more DPS, it is what it is. For me, my personal choice is St. Elmos Engine Exotic Assault Rifle, because it will be like LMG with this crazy rate of fire. You're gonna stack through Patriot and Elmos really quickly, and boom baby, easy money. I will show you today how this build works in solo and in team play and all the differences. But before we continue, quick word, they sponsor DBing.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then DBing.net is set for you. They have absolute amazing team on consoles, they will complete your orders super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews, you can check everything by yourself. But now, with my promo code EVERYBIDIO, you will have 15% discount on absolutely all series. Amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales going on, so definitely check these guys out. But now let's get back to this setup, and like I said, I will go back and forth in between my highlights. I want to showcase how this build works in solo and in team runs, and just to prove my point that this build slaps content everywhere, because somebody is always saying that in 4-man group enemies are scaled as well, so they are tougher. I don't know, man, I think everything is pretty much the same. If there is some kind of scaling that's not that noticeable, if your build is slapping in solo, most likely it will slap in team play. It is what it is, brother. So for specialization here, we will use Survivalist. Why? Because first of all, we will gain extra protection from elites, we will get medkit that's gonna heal us and our teammates. On top of that, we will boost our teammate damage on status affected enemies, and we're gonna apply status effects with our fire grenades and St. Elmos Engine Exotic Assault Rifle, aka shock weapon, because we will apply shock all the time. 90 bullets with shock ammo. Jesus, man, can you imagine this shenanigans? In terms of my numbers, I'm not perfect yet. I'm still looking for better pieces, but it's really tricky to find those, because True Patriot gearset pieces will drop with armor core attribute, but in this one we don't need armor, and in general for legendary runs armor is not that important if you are not making like full face tank setup, such like Bulwark, maybe gearset with armor, regen, protection from elites. If you have option to go with more offensive core attributes, always go with more offensive core attributes, and this build is no exception. I would rather have every goddamn red core attribute in this build to deal even more damage, but even with 1.3 mil armor, this build slaps in solo mode. So it's kind of funny that I'm complaining, but yeah. With extra DPS, this build would fly through the content. Unfortunately, I tried countdown, I tried open world farming, and always the rolls were really shitty, or I gained headshot damage or weapon handling. You know how RNG works in this game. So in the nutshell, what I want to give you here, the cool message is that you need offensive core attributes basically everywhere. Maybe one armor core attribute to be more efficient with armor regen, but I would prefer everywhere offensive core attributes. Armor regen is nice, but in a solo games, I think best defense is offense. If you understand what I'm trying to explain to you, my bastard. For the guns though, we're gonna use, of course, St. Elmos Engine Exotic Assault Rifle. If you don't have it, you could use Ouroboros. If you don't have it, use FAMAS with Optimist. And for the pistol, Orbit, this is the exclusive pistol with perfect finisher. And if you don't have any of those assault rifles, you can use a secondary weapon, Scorpio Shotgun. Scorpio Shotgun, I think, should be in your inventory or in your stash. So you will be just fine with FAMAS and Scorpio Shotgun. For the gear itself, I'm using True Patriot Mask, Fenris chest piece with Obliterate, and Vulcan Harris holster. Vulcan Harris holster will give us more weapon damage than Picaro's holster, because unfortunately you can't roll offensive core attribute on Picaro's named holster. So Picaro's will give you only 15% extra weapon damage, Vulcan Harris will give you 15% weapon damage as core attribute, 5 damage from one piece buff, and since we are using Ninja Bike Backpack, 2-piece branded bonus will be extra 5% damage to armor. So overall, Vulcan Harris holster is giving us more DPS. For the backpack though, I'm using Ninja Bike Backpack, and that's the reason why we can use only 3 pieces from True Patriot gear set to receive all the benefits. And if I have to be honest, there is no need whatsoever to use True Patriot Backpack, because the buffs are really minimal. The weapon damage and armor regen is kinda nah. You will gain 1 extra additional percent to armor regen and a little bit of weapon damage. Like I said, in my eyes, Ninja Bike Backpack is much better option. And the same story with chest piece. True Patriot chest piece is meh. Backpack received couple nerfs. That's the reason why those percentages are kinda low, but I love the build the way it is right now. So like I said, you can replace St. Elmos with Ouroboros and deal more damage in close range, but I love Elmos with that crazy magazine size with the rate of fire, stability, accuracy to deal damage across the map, to stack my True Patriot gear set and apply explosions all over the place. If you don't have these 2 exotic weapons, you can use Scorpio Shotgun as your third option and FAMAS. For knee pads and gloves, I'm using True Patriot Assault Turret because it has more health than Decoy and will deal some damage, and Shield with 4 skill tiers. But like I said, I would rather use everywhere offensive core attributes than armor. But it is what it is. RNG gods absolutely hate it to me, but still, as you saw, this build, woo, is barbecue chicken approved. Bye.